Sensitivity is intelligence. With grace and skill, you have abundance. Welcome to the Psychic Hour. Host Kelly Brickel is a psychic medium healer, numerologist, and teacher. Her passions are learning about the soul and energy. Whether it's through spirit, emotion, or vibrational numbers, there's always a pathway of information waiting to help. Now, here is your host of the Psychic Hour, Kelly Brickel.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to WLTKDB Let's Talk Radio on the Psychic Hour. And we have Debbie Romero with us right from the beginning. Hello, Debbie.
Hi, Kelly. Nice to see you again.
I know, just yesterday.
Yes.
Vibing, we got the synergy going.
Yeah.
So today is a reading show, and we always do talks before the reading show. We get into the energy, whether what's ever inspired to be talked about, experience, inspiration, and then we get into readings. So for everyone who is coming in, Debbie and I are going to be doing readings together. And so you can ask a general question and we will go into it with our preferred modality. So if there is something that you would like within the reading, just state it. Everyone gets around one question, okay? And pop down that you'd like to be read at the beginning. So if you don't put you'd like to be read, I don't see your consent. So I have to just make sure you're on board with being read, and then that's how I take you, okay? So everyone starts coming in at the end. Pop it down early, okay? Pop it down early, and that's the way we do that. And I always say that. So welcome. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Casey. Hello, Janelle. Hello, Michelle. Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year once again. Yes. So how are you feeling about the new year, Debbie?
I'm really excited to just jump in together as we did yesterday with Spirit. I'm very optimistic on whatever unfolds for me. I definitely am going through some grief at this time, as we spoke about it yesterday. And I'm working through that. So my New Year 2023 is not only going to be a little bit of self-healing, and also it's going to allow me to take my journey and just be able to hold space in a different way, as I go through my grief. So it's starting different, but I'm open to it all.
It's starting to, yeah, right? Yeah. It's like you never know what you're going to get sometimes straight out the gate when the new year energy hits you, but it's going to be transformative.
Definitely. And transcending, so I love the word transcending, that word was given to me by my students. And so Transcend with Debbie is actually because my students assisted in the name. So it's so cool. We're always transcending, we're transmuting, we're evolving, we're growing. So I'm open to it all. Definitely.
Wow. So they kept using that word and you're like, okay, I love it.
Yeah, totally. I'm so open with my students and those who started the journey with me. I'm like, okay, we're going to do a show. What names should we use? And, so we're all collaborating together and we're working together. So that's how this Transcend with Debbie was created, was with the birth of my students.
Wow. Yeah, you have to go along with it. So how do you get inspiration then, whether from naming Transcend with Debbie with the students or before you start, let's say, your own show? Because you're on, how often are you on Transcend Debbie every week? So, I want to know.
You're right. So I go on Thursdays and then on Sundays. And so I was really strong, massive. It was every week. And sometimes depending on the time zone, because I work with a lot of those that are also international, I would end up doing a day in between. So sometimes even twice a week. So it was totally nonstop. It was always spirit driven. Spirit came to me and says, let's hold space. Let's create a platform. And it's really about anchoring the love. In this work, there's so many people that inspire and uplift others and just being them as human beings. It's not only psychic mediumship or trance and spirituality, but it's even just being a kind person and really making that shift vibrational within the frequency. And that was what I was guided to hold space for. So people can share the knowledge and inspire others to say, I did this and I've learned this and I've taken that. And this is where I'm at today. And I'm here to hold space for you if you're gravitated to work with me. So it's been really fun.
Absolutely. Like sometimes you're just popping out. I'm like, oh, she's on. She's on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
And,
have
and
so much. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
totally. When you're holidays, I really love to give back. So I'm always giving back during the holiday time. I'm trying to hold space and just to be a service to the community. And so if I'm popping in, it's because I was guided to go on. So definitely, if you see me on TikTok, if you see me on Instagram or on my Facebook page, I try to share love through all the different platforms. But it's usually because I'm guided to go live.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And so for everyone to get to know kind of what you do, your specialty, or how you like to share your work, how would you describe yourself as an intuitive? How would you describe yourself as a medium, a healer?
If I were to go into mediumship is my first passion. I love connecting to your loved ones on the other side. And that was my own limitations that I placed upon myself, only because I kept saying, I'm not a psychic. I'm not a psychic. When we first start, we're raised a certain way, and I had to move beyond that and get past that and strengthen that for me so that in my journey as a medium, holding space and bringing in the loved ones, that started happening when I dove into my own healing as a Reiki practitioner. I am a Reiki master teacher. I don't put that out there much, but I'm usually using that and just really just letting spirit come close to do the work. So for me, it's the way I say I work is I hold space and I allow spirit to come in a very natural, organic way that's needed for the client. So you never know what type of energy work you're going to receive when they're coming in. We may think we need this, but something else may just happen. The root cause may need to be pulled out. There's something they're ready to let go of. And so, as an energy worker, that was my first passion for myself. And then everything else started to unravel and unfold for me. Yes.
Beautiful,
So,
beautifully
yeah.
put, beautifully said. Oof. All of a sudden, like sometimes when we're working, we get like little like
Yes. Yes.
it's like, opening up that throat chakra. Let's do it.
Let's do
Um,
it.
so yeah, we'll get into readings in just a couple minutes here, around like 1:15. So everyone hold tight. And just so you can vibe it out too when we get into it as well. Oh, you're muted again.
Sorry,
There
babe.
we go.
Mm-hmm,
It's
mm-hmm,
all right. My mic was doing that a lot,
mm-hmm.
and then I figured out how my mic works better. And so, like, we start from the top. We just whoever, like, the first couple individuals who got in, it's just like, all right, we take them, and then from there, since everyone came in at once, you just vibe. You just vibe who you feel like, And
Okay.
so I'll pick one, you pick one. I'll pick one, you pick one. Okay.
Perfect. Sounds great.
Does that sound good?
Sounds
Um,
good.
yeah. And so gosh, yeah, we were on yesterday on Debbie's show, Transcend with Debbie, and we were doing New Year readings yesterday, and it was super fun.
Yes, I had such a great time. And we both stayed on the phone later. We were just chatting away because the energy just revs us up. And it's so cool how aligned we are. And we're just like, let's take it again to the next level, celebrate that 2023 together. So this is really cool how this was aligned for today as well.
Exactly. It was almost like a sleepover.
Yes, but we forgot the popcorn galley, girl.
That's right. That's right. But we were up late chatting, and then we're back again. So we're like, whoa, let's do it. Let's do it. But we did on Debbie's show like a mixture of modalities, and that was so fun.
I enjoy that. I
Me
do.
too.
Hmm.
It's like up for whatever, right?
Oh, totally. Because everyone is different in their journey. Some, like for me, I'm grieving. I had a recent loss, and so for sure my message would be a healing message. It would be more of a mediumship. And someone who's going through a change in their life where they're either going through some work stuff, they're going to get a psychic read. So if there's well-being, they're going to get something in regards to their well-being and energy. So everyone's journey is different, so how it flows is what we're honoring, and it changes the energy, and we're just kind of riding the wave when it comes in. I love when that happens. And when it comes in unexpectedly, like, whoa, like that just happened. So cool.
It's true. It's true. You know, like when we're with the energy, it's just whether, we describe things because we want you to validate yourself when it happens to you. Like we want you, everyone who's listening to go, wow, that's happened to me. That's like a real thing. And so it'll just come in just really, really quick. And you go along with it. Like all of a sudden you'll hear something, you'll feel something, you'll see like a flash of a picture. And that's when you know you're in it.
Yes. And spirit is so intelligent. If you can receive the message and you feel like, oh my gosh, that's my mom, you're in spirit world and they come in so close, all of them. So we're going to feel it like really, if that resonates, you're feeling it in your spirit, you're connecting, you're getting that message, you're getting that information. And so they know how to bring that in collectively. So that's really cool when that happens too.
Absolutely, like, trust yourself. There's been many
Mm-hmm.
times where I go, "Wow, it's really that easy." You know
You're
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
Because I think I have to, like sometimes, like, spirit likes to give it to you 3 times. I've had
Mm-hmm.
that, or they'll give it to you over and over, and like, "Okay, I better talk about this," right? So I've had moments where I go, "Alright, let me kind of, like, you tell me it one more time so I make sure I get it right." And then there's been moments within my life where it's just like, "No, you're already in it. You don't have to double check that." And I've always like, in the past when I was first starting, I'd always wanna, like, check in, like, "Does it feel strong?" Right? And it's just like, if you're in the energy, you're in the energy. Just trust
Yeah,
it. Just
definitely.
trust it, and it will
Mm-hmm.
build. So, okay, let's get into some readings. What do you say, Debbie?
Let's go.
All right. All right, let's take it from the top. All right. All right, let's see, let's see. So I'm saying a lot can happen in a day. Yes, it can.
Yes.
Um,
We read her yesterday. Hi, Casey girl.
yes, Casey's
Welcome
back.
back. Welcome back.
Hello. We got people sending the love and coming on back
Oh,
to share it.
some love
Okay,
back.
that's right. So Holly's gonna be first, and then we're gonna
Okay.
take Angela, and then we're just gonna go however we feel, okay?
Okay. Sounds great.
Okay. So, all right. So she gave me numbers. Let we're tag teaming this. Would you like
Okay.
to pick some cards for
Oh,
Angela?
okay.
You can
Sounds
tune
great.
into anyway. We're gonna we're gonna take each one together and just whatever we get. Or excuse me, this is for Holly. The first one's for Holly. Okay.
Okay. So you want to go into the number part and I'll go into the reading. Because I got love for her. Like immediately I got her heart. I was like really going to the love. And I feel like she's just a very gentle person. Like she really is thoughtful. I feel like her emotions are really present. When I pull a card, let's see if we can get you a card, my love. As I tap in more into your energy, if you don't mind. Ooh, look at this, a vacation. Let's go, girl. I'm down for a vacation. And like,
Start off fun.
yeah, like all of a sudden, spirit's bringing you, taking you out. Think about where you want to go. So this is like 2023. Everyone's in their thoughts. What can I create? What can I manifest? And it's really interesting. Here's the think card, but here's also meditate. What is it that you want for yourself? Really give yourself to be in that power. They take me to your solar plex. Really feel it in your gut and where you want to go with yourself. I feel you're in a position where you're in two roads, like you're kind of teetering to one direction and another. So it's like, I want to work and I want to go on vacation. I want to work. I want to go on vacation. Is how I feel with you, Holly. I don't know if you're still here, but I like to see if this makes sense for you, sweetheart, as I continue the energy. Oh, look at that. She's planning a small trip for her daughters. Perfect. I love this. How spirit is like so on point for you. And so she is planning a trip and it's like, gotta work, go on vacation, gotta work, go on vacation. But you really are going to be in that place of meditate, give yourself an opportunity to feel into what next steps you want. I feel like everything is going to unfold for you very natural and very organic. If there's really nothing in the way to help you get where you need to go, it's like the road is open, is how I see it. So it's really you making the intent and just letting it unfold. If that makes sense for you, then.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And
Yeah.
then we'll scroll down too because some people are live with us. Oh, okay, good. All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
And Yes. So for Holly, when I'm looking into your numbers, I am seeing that you're an attitude 5. So that goes beautifully with like, travel, exploration, having appreciation for that, for other people. So 5 individuals in the attitude placement like yourself, they always want to keep moving, they always want to explore different things. And so like you have to be stimulated, you can get bored easy, so always like, make life an adventure for yourself. That's when you'll feel like, okay, like I'm actually in life, I'm actually perked up, I'm actually even happy. So that 5 energy, it needs to like be tactile. It needs to be doing things, feeling things. Like you can't read it in a book, you can't read it online. You have to be doing it. So it could be even small stuff. It doesn't have to be like I travel here, I have these like grand trips here. You always have to be learning, but it has to be hands-on learning, like a cooking class, or like some type of workshop where there's other people involved, where you get to meet people and hear their life experiences, their stories, and you get to actually be in the energy. That's how you come alive with that 5 energy. And so you actually have a lot of energies that work actually different than each other to help make you fulfilled. So that 5 is all about like, like go have that like thirst and zest for life and get out there. But your life path too. And that's all about like being the healer, being sensitive, taking time out for yourself, not overdoing it. So when both are in play, it means that both are needed for you to be happy. So you need to get out there and push yourself when you feel like you're too much overwhelmed. But if you're out there doing too much, you need that restoration, and you actually need that alone time. So life is all about those 2 spectrums for you and maintaining those extremes, because you need very much both. So I'm giving that to you for perspective. But anytime there's a life path too, you have to take extra care of your body. You have to take extra close care of your diet and your sleeping, because 2 is all about the energy of others. So you're actually made to walk on this life to feel the energy of others, to feel the energy of environments. And what will happen is all of a sudden you'll be like, wow, I don't quite feel like myself, or I feel odd. And so you have to really go within, and you have to have all that additional alone time to recharge. So just heads up with that, mixed in with that zest for life and what you need to actually stimulate yourself at the same time.
Mm.
You're going into a cycle of 3. This is the last thing I'll say. And the cycle of 3 is actually a really fun time. It's all about opportunity, connections, networking. You get to get out into life, and you get to meet a lot of different people. Even friendships happen within this cycle. So it's actually a really fun time this year. So I just encourage you more within the zest of the 5. Get out there, make it happen, meet new people, but really a lot of self-care along the way. And then you'll understand, oh, okay, I need both for me to feel like a rock star. So, all right, there I go.
Yeah, I love that.
All right. And let's see. All right, we got Angela. So let me know if she's right under Holly. Do you see her?
Okay, hello. I would love a reading. Hi, Angela. Thank you for being here. Immediately I hear patience. Like she has so much patience. I feel like you are a girl of patience. There's a lot of peace with her when I feel into her energy. There's this like calmness, almost like I want to just be in that deep trance with Angela. Does this make sense with you? I feel like you are this healer within, like I feel like you have this energy of just that closeness with spirit. I want to validate that for you. Very fitting, she said, just a new shot. Okay, cool. Angela, are you here?
Yeah, Angela, come on in if you're still around. That's cool with Holly.
Yeah.
That makes sense with what she's saying. Actually, with January 4th, February, and March for you, it makes sense why you're getting a new job. You have really good new job numbers. But so Angela, working on patience, yes, and
Yeah.
that's big to me.
Yeah, and here's the card of bloom. Like you've done a lot of work. Like I could just coming into your energy. It's very peaceful. It's very calm. You really are one with spirit. I could feel you just kind of like in that alms state. So I could feel that spirit connection you have. And so when I pull the bloom card, it's like you are in your power, you're in your growth. It's like you've done the work. So congratulations to you, first off. That is what I'm feeling. I know that tapping into that, things may have not been easy. And I know that you're ready, like your arms are open. Like I'm open to the possibilities of what can come for me. So it's like blessings are definitely stepping forward to you. So I'm just like, you're just like in that 5D, like, when we're connected, like everything just happens, like boom, 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 boom. Like I truly believe you are so divinely connected that you can manifest really quickly. Is this fair to say, Angela? Would you understand this? And I feel like for you, when I come into you, I feel like, there's this worry, or your children or family, like your family is your priority. Would this be fair to say? We'll just wait for a response here.
Just keep going.
Oh, just keep going. Okay.
Or I can, just what
Okay.
I can piggyback, or you vibe it. You vibe it. You go, girl.
Okay. So so I definitely see the kids, and I feel like, okay, yes, all resonates. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. And so I know what this is like, getting the kids to the car. Let's go to school. It's like your routine. So what I'm hearing is, don't forget about you. Like you've done all this work, but now what kind of fun do you want to incorporate? Like I literally can feel into this. It's almost like you're very creative. Like if you want to do some art, or if you want to paint, I really want to bring that forward for you, to open that faucet for you to really take advantage of, because it's almost like when spirit's blending with you, either you're auto writing or you're using your hands to create. But this makes sense for you, because I feel like that is something that spirit wants to remind you. Hey, don't forget to have fun and to take care of you. Yes, you have the kids and you're doing this and you've done all this work, but there's another area that's opening up for you in this sense, and that you have this team that's ready to connect with you in this way. I feel like there's something about you hearing, or you're wanting to get that hearing connection, because I want to say hearing is coming to you. So if you've been working with spirit and you're saying, I need to hear, I want to hear, and I feel like in the scene, like they're really trying to make that deep trance connection with you. If you would understand that, yes, it does. Very creative. I need to tap into that more. So it's almost like I want to give you that deep trance, like you're hearing, you're seeing. It's like you've been asking for that close blend, and I definitely feel they're coming to connect with you in this way. There's a gentleman that is in spirit world that's coming in, that's wanting to connect with you and work with you in this way. So I know that this is someone that is very close, very much like a father. Like I feel like your ancestors are really connecting to you in this way to help unfold that for you.
Beautiful. So when you're talking about a father figure, ancestors, connected to Angela, all of a sudden I saw a 4-leaf clover, and that's my sign for like an Irish connection.
Mm-hmm.
So highlighting an Irish connection with those ancestors. And then when you were going into how she's such a creative person, I just, there was all this validation and encouragement from spirit, talking about how she like kind of has to get her hands dirty again, like put her
Mm-hmm.
hands in the paint, right?
Yeah.
And like touch a canvas, like, it's almost, it's like she needs to get in there and do it. And it's like life is so much more than life. Like family is very important. I understand
Yeah.
that finances, yes, it gives us a foundation to do things and to have security, absolutely. But life is a lot of things. It's not just a couple of big things, and it's not a couple of big problems. And so life is multifaceted the more that we heal, and the more that we have these aha moments. And so
Mm-hmm.
it's letting me know that it's like this art that you do and these creative projects that you do, they're just as important as the finances. They're just as important as the family, because it refuels you to be in a place to actually to have finances be better, to have a family dynamic be better, because your soul is enacted. Your soul is, like you're grounded in your body when you do these things.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been like, what's coming up too is there's been like a series of aha moments. So I got the communications card for you. So that's like the card of the angelic realm or spirit, like talking to you, like making you like understand these things where you go, oh, I've never seen it from that perspective, or like, and it makes us like humble when we go, oh, I've never seen it that perspective before. Like, I really have to do things differently. I really have to do things differently. But there's an immense comfort coming into your life because there's been a lot of stress, if you can understand that. There's immense comfort with knowing that life is your needs in life are so much bigger than just what's in front of you, and so much bigger than just where all the warning bells are, so really feel into, like, gosh, this feels good, gosh, this gives me comfort. I feel that restoration. I'm saying restoration a lot today, maybe that's the theme of the day, but
Yeah.
there's like this golden restoration in the creativity and in the moments that you take for yourself. So that's very, very
Right.
important.
Yeah. And she does say she's very stressful. She's very humble. But you said it like you could really feel into that, Angela. You could feel into the work that you've done. So just be gentle with your journey. And as you said prior, you had a shaman in your lineage and you couldn't figure out if it was an Irish side. So thank you, she said to that, Kelly. And I just feel like, when we are going through our journey and what you're working through from the heart, the healing comes in very organically. You're truly connected, and they've heard your concerns of hearing and seeing. So let them work with you as you continue that next step, as that new door opens for you. So thank you, Angela.
Sure, and look into it, because it's like that gentleman that was coming in, that was the Irish connection. There was that
Hmm.
foreign broker with him. So, okay, cool. I love it. I think I had a shaman. I'm reading it all with you. I'm reading it all
Yeah.
with you. That's so cool. You can read faster than I can.
Oh, I got the glasses on today, girl. We twins today with our glasses.
Yeah, but you got like the high power frequency in your lenses. Getting on board. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to choose someone, and then you can choose someone. Let's
Okay.
see. I'm going to choose Aspen. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. All right. I'm going to pull some energy cards, get into Aspen's energy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring her up to, there we go. Okay, so the first thing that I get with Aspen's energy is actually, I feel like there's immense like joy and gratitude within your life. I feel like you are centered within that, because it's like a lot has gone on. So you know that like you need to keep like a cool head, and you need to have that spiritual force to get you through in life. And so that's something that comes right to the surface. I'm like, wow, you have that inner will, you have that inner strength. And so I give you kudos with that. Okay, so I'm pulling some cards. Okay. And I'm going to pull one more. Okay. So great. No, I like this. So I'm getting cards showcasing actually that things are going really well. I feel like there's been an introduction of meditation within your life. Okay. So it's almost like you've taken charge of your mind. You've taken charge of like how you can be scattered sometimes. And so in the past, that was like kind of hard to get on board. And now it's integrating. The meditation is integrating. The tools that you're using in your life, they're integrating, because I have the mental energy card for you and the spiritual force. And it's like you need that spiritual force to balance your mind. And you have that. And it's letting me know that sometimes like everything together, so you've been balancing your mind, but you're still working on balancing your emotions. So you have that will and you have that strength, but you feel so deeply. And like you how can I put this? You have like this natural, like protective mama energy, where like you go hard for people, and you just, sometimes it's just like it rises to the surface, right? It rises to the surface, and it's just like, I'm trying to look out for this person, or why don't you see this? Or, like, gosh, I feel, like those emotions just rise up, and it's just like the meditation is working with those emotions too. So like don't be afraid to actually go into some additional meditations that you haven't done before that really like help how can I put it? It's not about releasing emotions. It's about like going into them and experiencing them, but having like almost this detachment, but at the same time fully feeling what you're feeling. Okay. So it's about integrating the emotions. And so that's actually what's coming through the most. You got a lot of great cards. Like you got the Master Your Own Fate card, like that mental energy and spiritual force card. They're all in really nice placements. So I'm actually really encouraging you and saying like, wow, you've done so much work. And I actually think this year is going to be a great year. It's about really now mastering the emotions of how it goes with your spirituality and within your mind. So that's what comes up. I'm going to give it to Debbie.
Yeah, no, you were on point when you were saying that. Hi, Aspen, I know her, and
Oh, hey.
I just see the fire in her. So it was like you had
Yeah.
that feisty streak, and that feisty streak, that's the emotion that she was speaking of. And it was almost like, like if you're a softball player and you're out at the teens and you're like the rah-rah mom and you're like, come on, Leah, let's all take care of this. Let's do this together. Like I definitely feel that you're a team player. And so as you continue to go through and tap into those emotions and that whatever sets that fire off, it's like really, as Kelly said, bring it into balance. Give yourself an opportunity to anchor that energy. So I was pulling cards. It was like, when you feel that you're in that place, ground your energy quickly. I got quickly ground. And I love that when the spirit comes in like that, the lighting just comes in real bright, which is super cool. So it's like validating. Yes, ground that energy when you feel. I feel like your body temperature gets a little hot, is what I feel.
Mhm.
So I feel like you're actually one. Not only do you feel it, but the body temperature rises. So when you feel that happening, you want to give yourself an opportunity. Count to 5. Give yourself a minute. Take a moment, because I feel like you got that salsa in you, and so at the end of the day, girl, we gonna save you for to taking it out on the team. So
She's got those ghost pepper chilies within that
yeah,
salsa.
yeah, like I can feel that with her, like, which is really cool because I've never read her in this way. So it's nice to see the perfect harmony that you're talking about. Business opportunities are going to unfold. I know her, I know what she's doing, but keep going more into that avenue of the crystals and the essential oils. Like you have a scent for it, baby. Keep working on it. Enjoy yourself. Don't forget to have fun, because doing the work can get very serious. And so do not forget to have fun. So with that, Kelly, you did an amazing job.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
I
you.
love you too. I when as soon as you said fire, I'm like, oh yeah, like what a way to say, like I was like right on, right on. But yes, that fire is so felt. I do really think naturally she has a knack for business too as well. And it's about
Mm-hmm.
like finding like how that plays out for her, whether I feel like there's almost like going to be a partnership that comes into play within her business, and
Mm-hmm.
then she's going to find other projects where she takes the wheel, where she's actually the one in charge. But it's going to take a bunch of different experiences where she's like, okay, I want to do it like this. And that's cool because I have someone doing their share. But now I see how this goes. And now I'm going to take the reins myself with this.
Yes.
So it's like, it's like, when you're first starting business, you're like, how do I really want to do this?
Yes.
And what makes me feel like I'm really on top of it,
Mm-hmm.
not drained, and the most dynamic in what I do. So it's like I can feel that being sorted out right
Mm-hmm.
now and the upcoming years. Like this year is all about how do I integrate partnership.
Yeah. And I literally see her speaking like you and I, doing this leadership, stepping into that power. So girl, you got that powerhouse card. Like definitely step into it, own it. After you're taking the fun, the lessons, the teachings, the experience, as you said, you're integrating it. And now it's time to take that torch and teach it. So congratulations. You're going to have a
Yeah.
good year, girl.
It's a really good year, and I give her
Yeah.
credit for all the work she's done. Like I see there's been tremendous work.
Mm-hmm.
And so really cool. Angela said that she does have an Irish side and a Mexican side, and she was
Oh,
learning about the Irish side for the shaman though. Oh, she's leaning towards the Irish side for the shaman. Beautiful. Okay. So she
Okay.
valid. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
When I read the comments, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I
Yeah.
love the validation. That's awesome. And then for, let's see, for Aspen, girl, if you're still here, just pop down what it means to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Debbie, it is your time to choose.
I
Away
want to
you
go to
go.
Kara Sampson. Is she here?
Kara. Yeah.
I love the heart. The heart stood out to me.
Okay.
She has a heart in her picture.
Here
Hi,
we go.
Kara. How are you? I feel like with you, Kara, I know that there's a heart there, but I feel like things haven't been easy. So I feel like I want to bring you like comfort. Hey, there she is. Okay. I want to bring you comfort. And I know that you're ready for some friends and you're ready for some connections. And you're like, how do I start this? So if I come to you, whether it's business and it's like getting business card, networking, I feel like it's time, like you can step into that. Let's pull some cards for you. That's what I was feeling. I got the harmony card. And look at how pretty. You're in that healing place of your heart. You know, she has the red heart and here's another green heart. So really want to bring the energy to your heart center. And if you feel that, you know, you're shielding your heart, here's a little like, okay, my heart is protected. I'm blocking it. It's like, so you've gone through some stuff that's broken your heart, and that's okay. It's this, we experience that because then look at this. That's where the transformation happens. So when we're grieving and we're working through something, a little bright light, I love when that happens. I love that. And it's like, let's bring in that joy to bring you that healing place back in your heart. So for you, I want to give you that soft spoken voice. Speak your truth, my love. Even if it hurts, or write it down. Really write your emotions and to get that out of your body. Feel into what you're sensing. I feel you're very sensitive and you are opening up in this work. And I feel like honor what you're feeling. And it's not saying to go read everyone. It's like get into a circle that will feel good for you. Go into like some type of class, whether it be with Kelly, because you're teaching also. Yes, Kelly? I feel
Yeah.
like that would be a great support team because I feel like I want to bring you support in this work, but I also in support in your healing journey. So I feel at this moment, I want to bring you love, comfort from spirit that they're supporting you from the other side. And I feel like it's like, let's let the shields down. Let's be vulnerable. And it's time for people to see who you really are. So that's what I'm getting. This year, 2020, be in your truth, stay authentic, and let people see you for who you really are. So I wish you luck. Like a lot of celebrations also. I feel like in June, July, it's like a lot of party celebrations, summer boats. I want to be out camping. So you're a woman of fun. Remember that. Tap back into that. So really go into that for yourself. If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What I was getting with Kara is, I was getting all that sensitive energy, that soft energy. So you talked about like soft spoken, and I actually felt like, a little mixed up in my body, like a little tight in my body. And so sometimes we get those feelings like when we're holding on to energy because we don't realize we're getting so much. And when we
Yeah.
get so much, sometimes we just go, I feel weird. And then we don't speak or necessarily do some of the things that we would naturally do because we feel mixed up. So we kind of just like
Yeah.
shut down or we don't move. So like I'm getting the indication of whenever you feel tightness in your body, um
Mm-hmm.
shake it off or to speak your mind. So like what really comes in strong as I'm talking, and Debbie was talking too, it's like this lion's roar, like an
Mm-hmm.
animal totem of a lion, and they come in with like this really big, like confident energy, and they just
Mm-hmm.
roar, right? They're just like rawr, and they don't care because they're the king of the jungle, right? And
Yeah.
so to bring the lion totem into your life, because it's like your thoughts and your feelings and your opinions and your perspectives, they matter, and they're going to challenge people, and people need to be challenged. People can't think
Yes.
they're right all the time. People can't be complacent. They can't
Mm-hmm.
they it's about us growing, but it's about us entering the arena so we can all grow together. So it's like
Yes.
you got to challenge some people, and you have truth and you have a heart that, needs to be shared and is long to be shared. So bring that lion totem into your life. That's what I see really strongly. And as I'm going to pull a couple cards too, just with that being said, I'm getting interesting. I'm getting the career and vocation and family card for you. So that's letting me know of there's like a transition that's coming up. I feel like almost there's like a longing. It's like, when I talk about career and vocation, sometimes that vocation is like, what do I really want to do with my life? Right? Like, what would make, like, if I put my dreams into effect, like, how would they really go, and can I really have that? And so it's like, reach for the stars, like, just get
Yes.
into that and see what happens. And so,
Yes.
like, sometimes family and what's around us, it complicates our dreams, and that's okay, because we're all sharing energy and we have to support each other. And sometimes when we support each other, it's not balanced because we're giving energy to others to help lift them up. Well, you get to dream and you get to put more energy into your cup, and life will balance itself. Let me tell you, it will balance. People are going to learn lessons about how they can start supporting, but put more water into your cup, more energy into your cup, and life will balance you. Reach for the stars. That's what I'm saying. Dare to dream. Like the lion energy and dare to dream. That's what I get with you. Okay.
I love that. I just want to roar for her, like, rah, get it, girl. Come on. You got it in there, girl. You could do this. We got you.
Mix it up, right? Like mix
Yeah.
it up. Okay. So, Cara, if that resonates with Debbie and myself, great, awesome. And let's see. Comments are always fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's me. It's me choosing.
So I guess there's some Facebook comments also that we're missing. They're saying so. I don't know if someone is saying that we're missing them, but I'm so sorry.
Okar said, yes, this is on point. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome.
Yay!
That's
Girl,
right.
we got you. Like, I'm excited to see what you're going to be like in July. And, when time comes, like, come back in here and just give us an update. I want to see that inner roar in you, girl, because I know it's in there. Yes.
When you said there's some comments.
Yes. I don't know. I'm going to go into Facebook to see if I can see it, what she's saying here.
Okay.
So I think someone is saying we're missing some posts.
Oh, and she says Lion will work on it for 2023. It's all good.
Yes,
well,
girl.
If you find some additional comments, then awesome.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to. Okay, I'm gonna go to Anna Iva. Do you see her?
I do.
Okay, cool, awesome. I'm gonna bring her up. And then she says, "Do you see a lasting, serious romantic relationship for me in 2023?" So what I get off the gate is I'm feeling the longing. I'm feeling the desire, and I'm feeling the focus. So I love the intention. I love that the intention is building. I love that the intention is shaping, and I love that you're casting your rod out for, like, this is what I want in life. This is what I want in life. And so it's letting me know that, sometimes when we want things like to manifest in our life, we wait for the signs. We go, okay, I want this. I'm gonna, all right, what's the next step, right? Or like you wait for someone who you think is cute to approach you. It's like you're like, will they, won't they? Like, should I, shouldn't I? And it's just like, if you are ready, like if you think someone is cute, if you're ready to like manifest this year, don't be afraid to say like, hey, you look nice today.
Yes.
Or like, put yourself out there, because sometimes people are thinking the exact same thing as you, but they're not going to speak up. So if you have two people not speaking up, like, not really, all of a sudden it's like, oh no, when is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? So I feel like there's like a quieter side for you, and you need to take that risk, that gamble, because like, think about a relationship. Like, I know this sounds funny, but it's a metaphor. It's like a business venture. If we don't start the business, when is it gonna happen? Right? We're leading the business. If we don't take charge of our goals. When are they going to happen? And in relationships, we think about like traditionally, like sometimes the male, and it's like romantic to be like, like it's coming. When is it going to come in? But the message really here is like, you don't have to full on take charge. You can be that softer, gentle, feminine energy, and you can be yourself, but definitely just be more courageous in taking a chance and just expressing how you feel around that person if they make you feel a certain way. It doesn't have to be everything. You can just go like, like I said, I keep going to, you look nice, because I don't, like that's something I feel that could open up a conversation. All right. Just compliments and talking about interests. That's I know. It's the little things. It's the little things, but I actually see that opening up energy for you in 2023, and for you having experiences where you get like really excited. You're like, okay, all right, something is coming, something is blossoming from this. It's getting going. Okay. So that's what I give to you, and that's what comes in the forefront. So I'm gonna get that to Debbie.
And I agree with Kelly. What's really cool is that I was given different impressions of you actually manifesting. So as she was speaking, I saw that you sat there and you wrote to the universe, and you had this conversation with the universe that you're ready. I saw two opportunities of two gentlemen presenting itself, but I felt your expectation for one gentleman needed to be very presentable. I saw that this person needed to be in a suit. So you've put this manifestation of like, okay, I want this guy to have a great job, a great car. So you have this idea of what you're looking for. And I know that when I was filling into this, as you were saying, you've gone through some things that may have not been easy in regards to relationship. And so this is where the hesitation is. And this is where we really want to understand our worth in love. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of love. You rock love. Like your energy is going to embody that, right? So really create some type of words of affirmation that's going to allow you to say, I'm open to love in all directions, in all areas of my life, so that it doesn't limit you in what you've manifested or created. It also opens the door for more opportunities that you would have that would be unexpected. If you were to go into I feel like you've created this in writing, but it's also we need the physical part to be done. So there's some work on your end physically that you're going to need to take the steps just to make this happen. For me, I feel like either you work out or you go to the gym, and I feel like this is going to present an opportunity to say, hey, how are you doing? What's up? Like, hey, I think you're looking good. I feel like you're someone that looks at the eyes. And so I feel like you really read the soul. And so it's like you've already kind of read them because you're very sensitive. And so then it's that they don't have a chance because you're like, okay, boom, 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 boom. Now I'm good. So really, let's be open. Let's let the guards down. Come from that place of love. And I see two opportunities, definitely. When I tap into this, I feel like January, you're like, okay, well, I'm not too sure if I'm ready, but I say be ready. I say change the frequency of how you feel about it and say, I'm open, I'm ready. Bringing me some love. Call in that soulmate for you, babe, because it's there.
And like when I was feeling things and Debbie was feeling things, like I felt like nervousness and hesitation. That's fine. I mean, like that's a change of life. It's like expectations and like learnings, and you're like, oh, okay, will this, won't I, how can I have this? And so it's like the past doesn't define you. Okay, you talked about 2023. Okay, so use that nervousness or hesitation as a transformation, and know that all those feelings are perfectly normal and natural, and they are bubbling up for you to feel excited. That nervousness is going to make you feel excited. And so you don't know anyone right now. And so that's the whole point of Debbie and I talking about there's some physical work that needs to be done on your part, because it's like, get out there and start meeting. Get out there and start meeting people.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all the work, but you have to put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there, and you'd be surprised what happens. So it's time to make some courageous steps, and you can't be the person that you're used to being with looking for relationships, because it's a new year, new you, new year. Okay.
I love that. New year, new you. Get it, girl. Come on. Yes, I love that.
That's right. Anytime there's nervous or hesitation, no, it's building up for excitement. There's a change in energy coming. I'm building up for excitement, and just be courageous. I'm just going to say it again, be courageous. And that's what I get for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
My guides came in and gave you a little crown. We're going to restore that faith that it's there. So girl, rock that crown. That's what I saw. The little crown just flew open for you. So best wishes and love, baby.
That's right. And get talking in your favorite restaurants, get talking in your favorite places, get talking.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised if you got some trusted people at those favorite places, you can be like, I'm looking to date this year. People are gonna spread around the world. They're spread around the world, spread around the word. Maybe they're gonna do that too. They are gonna help. They're gonna help get this going. It's not just you, but you got to put yourself out there, and then it's not just you. Okay.
And also what's important is, our energy holds that vibration, the frequency of our words. So if you have that hesitation or that doubt, that's going to be felt. And we felt into that. Oh, I'm not sure. So if we can feel into it, the other person you're trying to connect to can feel into it. So really be open and be pure about it. Be vulnerable. Be ready. Give it an opportunity. Enjoy it, girl.
It starts with you, and then away it goes. We'll see what the energy does, but talk about it with other people. Talk about it. Okay. Awesome. So you get to pick. You're up.
I'm up. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Add her up.
Let's see here. Can you see anything you had Lily Rose up, didn't you? As a matter of fact, I got a job, went to the orientation, and they were supposed to call me and never did. Strange. I'm so sorry, Lily, when that happens. It's so frustrating. I'm so sorry. So can you see a job can you see anything for a job is what I'm assuming that's the question. So immediately my guides say yes. So I feel like you're very organized. I feel like you have things very well put together. I feel like you have a file of like who you are, like a resume. So you have certificates, you have degrees, you have things that are going to support you. So I think what I'm sensing is what I feel is that you actually needed this time off is what I'm feeling. Sometimes we're put in positions that we're integrating and we're working through the time of our body to calibrate where we are. And I feel like that's where you were. You're learning to be flexible. You're learning to get your body moving. So you're getting your body healthy and ready, if this makes sense. Because I feel like you were off for some time. I want to go back 3 months. I'm hearing 3 months. And so I feel like give yourself within the next 2 months that it'll pop back open. So I feel yes immediately for you. So don't be hard on yourself if you've had some time off, but something within the last 3 months, you've been working through this, you've been building your file, and you've been ready. So give it time, it's coming. It's really clear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yes, I get the feeling of that Lily Rose can be like when she has a plan, she like hyper focuses on it, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm feeling like, okay, when's it gonna happen? When's it gonna happen, right? Mm-hmm. And so I know this sounds unconventional, but just bear with me. Sometimes when we are so hyper focused, we're tense. We have this tension within us because we're like, this is my goal. And it's like, we get rock steady within our goal. And it's like that the energy isn't flowing, right? And mm-hmm. within the universe, we have to be creative and we have to be flowing. And, it's almost like when we're like having a good time, people can feel that. And they're like, oh, like, okay, all right, I like your vibe. And mm-hmm. it's just like you pull people towards you. You pull people towards you. So it's like one of the main things that was coming up when we were looking into your job was actually about like support systems and friendship. So I'm going to bridge the gap. Okay. And so it's talking about like reestablishing friendships, making new friendships. The support system right now isn't where it can be. Okay. It's like when we have a rough day or when something doesn't go our way, sometimes we reach out to our friends, our family, and we have these outlets where I'm going to use the word again, we have restoration, right? And we create fun within our life. And so I feel like during these goals and during these like advancements that you seek within your life, it's like we don't have this recalibration of like, woof, okay, that was crazy. Let's go back in, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like I get more tense and I get more serious. So that's support system for yourself and how you restore yourself, whether like, going out to the spa or like doing something for, making you feel beautiful and making you feel in your power, right? It's like, I need you to tap into that, and I need you to tap into finding someone that you at least feel like I want to share about my day with. Man, life is crazy. Life is great. Let me just share about my day. And it's just
Yeah.
like getting into the realness and letting that fall away from you. Right. So we absorb energy from the experiences of life, and we go, wow, okay, I'm learning about this. I'm learning about this. This is hard, interesting. Okay. But then we need to like actually let go of energy too, to go like, okay, all right, and let me reset and let me go at it again. So that's what's coming into play. And so when you have more of that reset energy, that pause button, and that support system, whether additional from yourself or especially with other people, I feel like that recharge is going to happen. And it's like, let me go get this job. Let me
Yeah.
It's like boom, boom, boom. It's like Rocky. You have your energy and you get your mojo. It's like that's the key thing. Okay, so that's the last thing I'm gonna say. All that rambling I just said, it's about getting your mojo back, girl.
Yeah, it's so cute. Like lightning and thunder. She's gonna have some fire coming in her to like, when we are reignited and our passion gets reignited. That's what I just saw you do, girl. You reignited her. That's so cool.
Yeah, and it's just like people can feel our mojo,
Mm-hmm.
right? People
Well,
can
she's
feel our mojo. And we
yeah,
get lucky
definitely.
when our mojo gets like, activated. We get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Yeah, I moved to a new state. Yeah, you need that. You need a support system. So it's like on the phone a little bit if you can have some, but it's like you need to reestablish that support system and make some new friendships. It's so important. Mojo, that's
Yeah,
right.
she's
She's
like
saying mojo
Mojo girl. Yes.
she, that's
Really,
right.
you got this, baby. Stay in your heart. Put your intention. Keep doing that. Work through it. Be flexible was the word. Because I saw like yoga poses, and it's like be flexible what comes to you also. Be willing to adjust to what's being presented. To, it's not like just one way thinking. Really be open to being, okay, I can see this. It can manifest into something more. So be open to it also, to the other options. Okay.
a, a great way to like just check in with yourself. For me, I know like if my shoulders are tense, I know that I'm too much in my head, or I've taken on too much, where I don't feel my body's within flow. There's the tension. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, what do you need to do to feel like, ooh, I feel like myself. I feel beautiful. I feel in my power. I'm gonna go out and have fun, not only with meeting new people and establishing my new life, but actually creating my new work life too. Like, that's fun too. Let's do it. Let's start my new life.
Yeah. I love
Okay.
that. Girl, you just jamming. You're like, woo.
Oh, that's right. And that
I,
mojo.
I love it. Much love to you,
Hands
Miss
up.
Rose. Much
Hands up.
love. Love, love,
Right.
love, babe. This was fun. I
Yeah.
am so glad we did this.
I always do. I'm funny like that. Always on the top of the hour, I always do one quick one. Like I take
All
one
right,
card for
girl.
somebody.
Woo!
So would you like to pick or should I go?
You go because it's your show, and I just come in after you and just kind of see what I get for that person.
All right, let's do one card. Let's do one card each for two people. Okay, so
Okay.
just do one card, and we'll finish it like that. I
Okay.
pushed that top of the hour. So Sylvia, let's pull a card each for Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia. Ooh, take a break. I'll let you go first, girl.
Just quick and simple. So I'm getting this a lot for people. It's master of your own fate. It's letting you know that if you make a plan, you can do it. Okay. It's letting you know if you want something, you just got to get started, and you're actually in control way more than you think. Okay. So get started, and it's like get your work clothes on, get your service clothes on, go out into the world. Like you can you can help other people, you can change the world. Get it started, make a plan. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what comes up.
For me, I was getting full moon energy for her. I feel like she's someone that
Ooh.
connects to the moon. I feel like her energy is all about letting go. And when we're letting go, it makes room for new things to come in. So I feel like, okay, babe, take a moment to feel into what emotion you're holding on to step forward into this new adventure that Kelly is speaking of. Bring into your awareness, okay, where in my life do I need to make a change? Give yourself an opportunity to make the subtle shifts so that we can bring in the new things forward for you for 2023. Letting go, Doesn't mean that, oh, I'm letting this go. What emotion are you holding on to? What emotion? I want to give you that strength. I want to give you confidence. I want to give you that power that we've been speaking of so that you can step into 2023 with that vibe of like that, what was it, the lion that you had, that courage, the roar. I want to give you the raw, girl. Get it, girl. So work with the full moon today. That's what I was getting. Really sit with that and let the energy really just kind of come in. Bathe in that moonlight. Let it just flush everything that's ready to go. You don't have to label it if you don't want to, and then just embrace the new. So take care of you, baby.
Activate. It's like we're all
Yeah.
called to do different things, and we got to activate in different ways. So last one I'll take is Mary. Here we go. And so let's pull a card for Mary. She says some direction, please. Okay.
Oh, hi, Mary.
All right. So I got the feeling strong card. The
Okay.
feeling strong card. And that, hey, there's a theme going on. The restoration we talked about, and also the confidence. So the feeling strong card is all about like having your eyes on the prize and like getting, beefy. I know that sounds funny, but that's what's on the card. I make my own cards and I put funny words on them.
I remember.
You want to see? It looks really funny.
It's so cute.
I also have my angel cards here too. I've been doing a mixture. But yeah, I always like to do them in here. But it's all about like, having that confidence to feel like you're strong again. And sometimes we feel like we're weak, and sometimes we feel like I don't know if I can do it. And it's like I'm a big fan of one step at a time. It's just like if we can't do it yet, then let's do one step at refining our strength. Let's do one step at a time of feeling like I'm in my power. That, what does my power feel like again? Activate that. Okay. So it's about bringing that back in the new year. That's what comes up for me, for her.
For her, I have a loved one on the other side is giving her a wish. So I have a soul that's coming in. It's like a gentleman. And he's like, this is the wish card. It's like, what do you wish? What does your heart desire? Really think about this and really give yourself an opportunity to receive. So be open to receive. Sometimes when people present things to us and we're just like, oh, no, thank you. We don't need help. Be open to the help that comes to you. There's angels around you willing to help you. So take the help if it's offered is what I'm hearing. So Mary, I leave you with the wish card. May your dreams come true. Dream with that full moon today. And thank you for just letting me come in here with you and holding space. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's been so fun, and it literally felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's so fast. Once we're like in the flow and we're going, it's like amazing.
It is. I want to say thank you to everyone being here. Gosh, there's so many people came in today. Thank you. Like, I'm just going to read off some names. Monica, Anna Iva, Christine, Michelle, Jessie Cat, Sylvia, Nala or Nayla. Thank you, everyone. And so many more. Thank you, Casey, Patrice, for coming in. Thank you, Debbie, for sharing your gifts with us.
Yes. Thank you, Kelly, for sharing your gifts. And thank you for all those that are listening. We appreciate you guys for just being here with us today. It's fun. We're in the power and we're spirit. What better way to start 2023 off, right? First week, we got some love from spirit. That's what it's about.
Activate that love. Activate whatever is coming to you, rising to the surface for, 2023 to feel like, okay, all right, this is what I need to be doing. And just trust it. So I'm sure we'll see Debbie on again in the future. I know we'll see Debbie on again. So look out for her. She'll be back on the show for sure. And thank you so much. Where can people find you, Debbie?
Transcendwithdebbie.com. And it has a link to all my platforms and my podcasts. So thank you.
Excellent. What are you doing with people too? Mentoring or readings? What are you putting out right now?
Right now, I have special guests that come on Transcend with Debbie on my Facebook page, but it loads up to my podcast. I do currently have a mentorship program that I'm offering in some beginning, intermediate, and advanced classes that I'm offering. So my circles start on Monday. Then we meet twice a month, and then I have a circle on Tuesdays once a month, and that's new. So if you're interested and you're wanting to take your intuition to another level, I'm here. And of course, Callie also offers this, but there's so many amazing souls, and the platform that I offer shares that platform for other mediums, intuitives to share what they're also offering. So if I'm not a fit, go through my profiles of guests and see if you can find someone that can hold space for you.
Whether it's myself or Debbie, we're happy to do
Yeah.
readings for you, and we're happy to guide you however it fits. We will see you very soon. You can catch Debbie on her show, and you can catch me every Wednesday and Friday. Fridays is the reading show. I will see you all very soon. Thank you again, Debbie, for coming on.
You.
Absolutely. And with that, go with light, luck, love, and don't forget to live, everybody. Take care. See you soon.
Bye.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTKDB.com.